Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Jenny Reed with the Illinois Department of Human Services, specifically the Rehabilitation Division, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Division of Rehabilitation Services works with individuals that have disabilities.
Okay.
And we have two main categories that we work with. One is those that have disabilities that are actively wanting to be working. So to get them the tools that they need in order to be successful in the workforce, and then to get employers the tools that they need in order to connect, grant-wise, accommodation-wise, et cetera, in order to partner people with individuals that's going to be a good fit for the workplace.
Gotcha.
And then the second division is home services, which helps people with disabilities be able to live independently in their own home.
Gotcha. Okay, so very obviously incredible resources that we have in our community. Now, when you're talking about connecting specifically those with other abilities to the workforce, what are some, I guess, common, I don't want to say challenges, but maybe opportunities that you help kind of encourage people to learn a little bit more of, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So I would definitely say it's a lot of raising awareness about what people bring to the table and about what resources we have to bring to the table. So just particularly in today's society, we do have a lot of questions with the current federal administration in regards to what does that look like now for us.
Sure.
And that's just raising awareness that we are genuinely trying to pair the best worker for the best job.
Gotcha.
And it's just sometimes, people could have other tools that they might need in order to best be successful.
Right.
And most accommodations are free, honestly. Over 70% of workplace accommodations are no cost at all to the employer.
Sure.
If there is a cost associated with those workplace accommodations or accessibility tools, we have funds that are able to help cover that.
Okay.
We're able to help do employer education on disability awareness and how we can really maximize earning potential for both the employer and the job seeker that are bringing an adequate amount of skills to the table.
Sure.
Just how we can steer that in order to make sure that everybody's successful. So something very common is 3D printer information, which is getting super common in general.
So that's something you would think of immediately. Yeah,
not something you would think of, but for people with cerebral palsy or something like that are maybe not able to hold a traditional mouse.
Sure.
Easy enough to get a mold of their hand and then have a 3D printed mouse in order to help them be successful.
Wild, yeah.
So that's something that we do. There is federal grants available for helping people with disabilities. The Work Opportunity Tax Credit is the most common grant that we are aware of, but there's also a Disabled Access Credit Grant if a building is older and is not up to ADA code, to help get the building up to ADA code. But it's trying to steer people to a field that would be a good fit for them. So, for example, a lot of engineers are extremely high-functioning autism.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because they have that ability to hyper-focus that most of society doesn't.
That attention to detail that we want our engineers to have, right?
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And in the medical field as well. You definitely want a doctor who's paying attention to detail and make sure that they have the stats right and the numbers right.
Yes.
And in a lab, so things like that is just raising awareness of who would be a good fit for what tools do they need in order to be successful, and how can we pair the job seeker and the employer with those tools, because statistically speaking, people with disabilities are more likely to stay in a job longer.
Yeah.
And the cost of hiring new people over and over and over again and training them, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, how cool. I mean, obviously, the 3D print, these are things that you wouldn't think of, and that's why you're here, right? Because obviously, we want to make sure that connecting the right people with the right job, obviously, regardless of ability, is very important for longevity and sustainability of a company. But having the resources that help not only the individual kind of find their pathway, but the companies to say, hey, did you know that this is even a possibility? Because how cool, and especially in today's world, Well, it seems like everybody's looking for employees.
Yes.
Everybody's looking for that perfect employee, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. So you are doing the work trying to connect these dots, which I think is really, really cool. And obviously something that I feel like I knew existed, but maybe not, I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
That's where you guys come in. So you do all kinds of events and kind of trainings, I guess, if that makes sense, right? You're helping people understand this, but then also giving them the tools, the appropriate tools to help them be successful in this, right?
We do, but it's not just Division of Rehabilitation Services. We're also part of a larger work opportunity employer tax credit.
Okay.
Work opportunity innovation and sorry.
No, you're
glad
good.
This isn't live.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Work opportunity innovation assistance that we can help connect local partners. So we do, in addition to what we do with Division of Rehabilitation Services, we work with Title I, which locally in the Quincy area is Two Rivers Regional Council. That is funded under Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. And what they do is they not only have tools for the job seeker to be successful, such as helping to pay for work boots, paying for trainings, paying for incumbent worker trainings, which is, as our workforce is developing and changing, the needs of the employees are developing and changing.
Sure.
You know, everything is becoming more automated. There's a lot more integration of AI. And technology. So what we needed from a worker 50 years ago is not what we need from a worker now.
Right.
So how do we get the workforce that we have to acquire the skills that they need in order to be successful now? So we partner with that. We partner with community colleges. We partner with the Department of Employment Security.
Okay.
So that's where a lot of those events come in, and that's where a lot of the training does come in with, we really are working with a lot of community-based partners to connect all job seekers locally, not just job seekers with disabilities.
Okay.
I connect job seekers with disabilities.
You do, but there is a larger, the team, right? Everybody's working to place the right person regardless.
Exactly.
Which I mean, obviously everybody's looking for that. Now, is there a cost to employers to seek some of these programs out, or how does that work?
The vast majority of all of our partner programs are completely free of charge to both the job seeker and to the employer.
Okay.
Depending on what the program is, there is some cost to some of the programs. So for example, the training of the incumbent worker training. So how do we get the workforce today to the workforce that we need tomorrow, and trajectory-wise where we're going to need in 5 years, 10 years, you know, et cetera. There are grants to help offset that. And some of the places people can go for grants is, again, Two Rivers, Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, GREDIF locally, Great River Economic Development, and Community Foundation locally that can help offset the cost of that. But over 70% of what we have to offer is completely free of charge, both to job seeker and to employer.
Gotcha.
We're just wanting to give everybody the tools that they need to be successful, and that does include employers as well.
Yeah. So you are, but now if I'm an employer and I'm looking to take advantage of some of these programs, I just get a hold of your team, is that right?
Absolutely. So people can start with me, absolutely, and I can help direct them to where they need to go. So my name is Jenny Reed. And my direct phone number is 217-65, that's my personal number. Don't call that. 217-299-3858. And my work email is Jennifer, Jennifer, .reed, REED, @illinois.gov. Also on Illinois WorkNet is a services locator that will show you what are you looking for specifically, and then who's your point of contact to find that. So that's the program for Illinois. Missouri has, I believe, Missouri WorkNet for your clientele in Missouri to get them connected locally. But yeah, it's a great, Illinois WorkNet is a great tool to say, I could really use this.
Fill in the blank.
As a job seeker, as an employer, and then from there, where can I go? Who's my main point of contact in order to get that information? Right.
Yeah, I love it. And I was looking at some of the events that you've held in the past or coming up, and things like resume building that we may kind of take for granted, but when you're starting out or starting over, you may not have those skills, or you may have lost some of these skills, right?
Absolutely.
So just doing these refreshers, I think it's great that these resources are available, and I'm glad that you are here to talk about them, because obviously helpful to everyone who is in the position of looking for a job or looking for an employee, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so one more time, where can people go to learn more about the specific resources you offer, including any seminars or trainings or et cetera that may be coming up?
Yeah, perfect. So the Quincy Workforce Center is where the conglomerate of the 4 workforce partners do all come together, and they all have representation throughout the week at the local Quincy Workforce Center, which is also known as the Unemployment Office, at 107 North 3rd Street, which is at the northwest corner of 3rd and Main in Quincy. So if you go in, check in with the security guards, check in with reception, let them know who you're wanting to connect with locally. The website is Illinois WorkNet, and then that does have a services locator on Illinois WorkNet for those that are preferring to be a little bit more tech savvy. Speaking of your resume building classes, though, the Department of Employment Security does offer monthly trainings, both in person and virtual, on resume building, interviewing, social skills, connecting to help give people the tools that they need to be successful.
Very cool. Those are some things, maybe people aren't thinking of when you're entering the workforce or re-entering. Always good to brush up on those skills.
Absolutely.
100%. Yes. Well, I love what you're doing. Keep up the great work. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for that forever career, or if you're looking for that forever employee, reach out to Jenny and team. Especially with you, with the rehabilitation services. I think that's very incredible. So learn some more, hit up the website, call Jenny and the team, go visit the office directly. Lots of resources out there for you to take advantage of. So thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I think that does it for today, but I'll be looking forward to more updates as we go when you guys introduce more trainings and more resources. That would be awesome for you to come back.
I'll keep you posted.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ashley.
All right, coming up next, I sit down with Todd Lamison. We talk about a walk to end Alzheimer's. Stay tuned.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be. Before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer. And Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Todd Lamison with the Walk to End Alzheimer's here in Quincy. Thank you so much for joining me. We were just talking. You have lots of titles. You go by what?
Walk manager.
Walk manager, making it simple, Todd. Thank you so much. Now, the walk is actually in September for the Alzheimer's, right?
Correct. September 19th at the Veterans Home. But we raise money all year long, so that is more of a celebration than a fundraiser, right?
Gotcha.
You know, we're celebrating what we raise. We're celebrating the people that have gone in and cared for other people. We're celebrating all the advances, all those type of things. And we'll do a little fundraising that day. But most of the fundraising is all done year-round beforehand.
Gotcha. So leading up to the walk is when all of the fundraising happens, and the trivia night. Now, this is a fun way to fundraise, right?
Yeah, so first of all, it's an example because our volunteer team puts it together. Somebody you're a little familiar with, Don O'Brien, has taken the lead on that.
Yes.
Mr. DOB has done a great job with it. And the committee kind of does it as a way to raise money, but also as an example to other walk teams that they can go out and do something similar to raise money throughout the year too. It doesn't have to be just ask somebody, but they could go ask a restaurant to go ahead and put on, you know, a night where they get a portion of the proceeds or run a little event or whatever. So it's kind of a fundraiser and a sample example for, you know, what's to come for the rest of the year too.
Yeah, what you can do to help. I love that. So now, trivia night for this purpose, right, is coming up soon. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Not this Friday, but next.
Next Friday.
So yeah, super awesome. It goes ahead and starts at 7. Doors open 6:30. Over at the American Legion Hall.
Okay.
Bring your own food, which everybody loves to do at a
Heck
trivia
yeah.
night, right? I mean, that's the real winner. Like, I
Yes.
know that we like keep score on the whatever the other stuff we do,
The
but
food
the
is
real
the
winner
real-
is who brought the best food, right?
Yes, yes. Those charcuterie
Yeah.
boards and those fancy trays come out real hot.
Exactly,
Yes.
yeah. Or the pizza that gets delivered there, like as we're in the middle of a question, or
Yes.
whatever it may be. All
Perfect.
is accepted, right?
The food is the
this
real
food
winner,
the key.
absolutely.
But you know, nice to be at the American Legion too, because they have nice, low, expensive drinks for you to go ahead and purchase. So, and that helps a great group for us to be there and help them. So,
Sure.
yeah, we're looking to sell out this year. We have, so many great things going on with it. We talked about DOB being kind of lead and the MC, which he's done for 2 years and has done an awesome job,
bet.
right?
Yeah.
And I heard rumor, like right before I came, that somebody from this organization might be one of our experts for sports.
Oh, I'm sure we have plenty of them around here.
Okay,
Yeah.
who is that? Let me see here. Oh my gosh. It is Matt Schuckman.
Matt Schuckman?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mighty River Sports.
Well,
It
he'll be
says-
fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
good deal. So so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the first 3 rounds, we're gonna have brains or experts.
Okay.
That we're going to go and raffle or auction off. We haven't figured out what it is. They're gonna sit at your table and help you answer the questions.
Ooh, I need those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the expert for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and then the whole theme is Trivial Pursuit themed.
Okay.
All right, so if you remember back with the little pie pieces.
do, yeah.
Yeah, so each one of the different categories, the first 6 categories is one of those little pie pieces.
Okay.
So, that's why we have the sports and leisure, round or the entertainment round, such as said.
Yeah, I
And
need
then-
the expert at the on the history, the yellow pie.
Yeah,
I need that.
I mean, I made half the questions. Don made the other half.
Yeah.
And even for the ones I made, I think I need the expert because, I didn't make them hard. I'm really good at having fun at trivia.
Yeah.
Not really good at making trivia. Answers. Yeah.
I know a few people who have all of the knowledge.
Yeah.
I am just not one of them. I'm more of the snacker of the table.
Yeah. Well, I snack. I help people get to the right answer.
There you go.
And when I notice somebody's listening to our table, I'm really good at sliding in false answers. So
Yes.
therefore, hey, you're going to cheat. I got your back.
Yes, you gotta have that strategy.
Exactly, yep.
100%.
Yep.
So it is the Trivial Pursuit format, and you do get the experts now. Whether you auction it or raffle, is that going to be that night?
Yep.
Okay.
During it, right then and there. That way,
Okay.
we'll make a little extra funds for the Alzheimer's Association, and everybody can go ahead and pick one of those first 3 categories, and we'll explain that all night of. You don't have to worry about it beforehand. Just show up, nice and easy. We make it fun. We always make it under 2 hours. I've been trivias that are like 5+ hours. I'm dying to get out of there. No, we don't do that. We are in and out. When the lights go out, we'll figure out a way to make that thing work in 2 hours.
Perfect.
We have it down set on
Yes.
it. So yep, we have an extra round at the end, which is the brain round, which will be a little bit about Alzheimer's and stuff, just to reinforce us, and also be like some pop culture things. Maybe it's a question of like Pinky and the Brain or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah.
I might know that one. Yeah, there you go. Very cool. And so you mentioned you can come that night. Now, do you want teams to register ahead of time?
Yeah, if they can. If they can give me a call at 217-641-0141.
Okay.
They can reach out to Dawn. I believe our event's up on your website, so they can find it there.
Okay.
They can go to the Quincy Walk website. They'll have to search for a little bit, but my name's right up top if they forget it.
Okay.
So they could, they can just really best way Google Quincy Walk to End Alzheimer's. Bam, it will come up. Go in there and be like, who's that guy that was on,
on Muddy Rivers.
On Muddy Rivers, and be like, oh, here it is. Let me give him a call, or shoot him an email. So,
perfect. So get your table, get your crew together, get your snacks together, go win some trivia, or maybe just have snacks, whatever. It's all for a great cause.
Yep.
Obviously, it matters. We want to raise awareness about Alzheimer's. We want to encourage the cure. This is a devastating disease condition, right, that affects so many people. How many people does it affect now? Do we know? Do you have those numbers?
17 million, I believe it is off the top
Insanity.
of my head.
Yeah.
Not great with remembering, but
That's
I believe
all right.
it's 17 million.
We won't hold you.
Yeah.
We won't hold you to
17
that. But
million,
it's
I
too
believe
many.
it's almost 12 million unpaid caretakers.
And caretakers, yeah.
And
That's
so obviously we have the paid caretakers out there, which are awesome and great people.
Right.
But you could be a caretaker. You're doing your job here.
Right.
Right. You have kids?
I do.
So you got your kids. And then on top of it, you're caretaking for somebody, your mom, your dad, a loved one who has dementia.
Right.
I mean, just think of that burden. I was talking to somebody the other day. Dementia normally hits 65 or after.
Okay.
But it can hit earlier. This person's wife, I believe, contracted right around 50. He's been caretaking for 6 years and progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
Just draining their finances, draining their time. And just draining his will
mental,
almost.
yeah,
I mean, that's why we exist. We have an 800 number that will help. I call us the in-between organization. If you have a question and you're in between things, like that gentleman's like, I just can't do the caretaking anymore. Call the 1-800-272-3900. It's a real person right here, normally lives around Chicago area, but we hire people from around the country, but people that can understand you. They do it day in, day out. So I've got like good general answers for the strategies. They've got super awesome, tried and true answers.
Yeah.
I'll say there's no silver bullet. They're not going to give you a magic wand that you walked out and all of a sudden, whatever you were dealing with goes away. But what they're going to do is they're going to walk you through a good process to help you figure it out. They're going to be there if you need to call back. I started this job. My neighbor, I went through the 10 warning signs program and then started to think. And my neighbor, I went check on all 10 of them. I was like, what do I do? I'm not family. She's been widowed, so there's nobody else around. I called them up and said, so hey, I got this problem. I got somebody I care about, but I'm not family. I don't know. They walked me through a conversation, gave me the confidence. Wasn't any type of dementia, just a little medical change on her medicine change that she needed.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all, right back to where she was.
Yeah.
But I mean, without them doing it, I don't know if I would have had the confidence to walk over and do it. And I was new to the organization at the time, but still, it's like talking to them totally gave me the confidence to go ask the questions.
Well, great examples of how the organization helps, not just in awareness or finding a cure, but just being a resource for the person who's affected by it, but also the caretakers, which we all know that is what a drain. I mean, it's just got to be exhausting and mentally just the load I can't even imagine. So having someone there to help kind of shoulder some of that, just a great resource. And so obviously if you are, affected by Alzheimer's or dementia, reach out. Those resources are there for a reason, but those resources exist because of the fundraising. And we want to make sure that we can support the fundraising efforts of our local group. And one way you can do that, trivia night. What a fun, cool way to give back and make sure that you can continue on with your mission. So one more time, if somebody wants to get a team together or learn more about the night, who would they call?
Call me, Todd, 217-641-0141.
Okay.
Also, go to your website, right?
Yep.
Muddy River has it up there.
Yep.
Lastly, go to Google and just search for the Quincy Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Okay.
That site should be right towards the top after you get to the sponsor stuff, and bam, my information's all over it. Just give me a call.
Okay,
and if
perfect.
you know Don, everybody in town knows Don.
Everybody knows Don.
Don's in charge.
Yeah.
Like, his information's on the flyer.
Yep.
He could take your name and stuff too.
Perfect. Reach out to him. Friday, March 27th. Get signed up. Get your crew together. Go to the American Legion. 6:30 p.m. Doors open. 7 p.m. Trivia starts. And make sure you bid on one of those experts, because it sounds like these questions are pretty tough.
We make them so,
It's
everybody can answer a lot of them.
Yes.
Some people can answer most of them, and
Yeah.
only a few people are going to answer all of them, right? So
yeah.
everybody can have fun. Nobody's going to walk out and say, I only got like 10% of the questions.
Or
No,
you just pull an Ashley and go for the snacks and the camaraderie, right?
Oh, yeah. And the drinks, right? Yeah.
There we go, and
Yep.
the drinks, yes. All right, Trivia Night, Trivial Pursuit categories, Friday, March 27th, American Legion, 116 North 8th, 6:30 p.m. Be there, be square. Thank you so much, Todd. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thanks. All right, I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Club.